So we're going to be looking at 4 reasons why most traders fail and how you as a new trader or even a person who has been trading for long can prevent yourself from making the same mistakes and therefore keeping your money secure and safe. Okay, so let's get into today's video. Oh, by the way, my name is Jared Danu and stay tuned. Now, the first mistake is over leveraging. So this happens when a trader is overconfident. I mean, being confident is good. It's good for a trader, right? But being overconfident might make you take big leverages that are not really necessary and can make you risk huge amounts of your money. So you take huge risks because you want big amounts of profit, but you fail to realize or you don't remember that the amount of money you risk could give you a potential big payout, but could also give you a very big loss. So what should you do as a trader? You need to start small, okay? Start with a small account, normal size leverage, okay? Take the small wins, make small consistent profits that are going to add up over time, but don't over leverage. Another reason why most traders fail is they manage their risk poorly. For example, they don't even use stop losses. So can you imagine? You've made the first mistake, you've over leveraged. Then you don't use a stop loss. Oh my God. What? So when you manage your risk poorly and you don't use tools like stop losses, yeah, which are automatically get you out of a position when that price is reached, okay? So if you've been making a loss up until the point where you've set your stop loss, then you're automatically out when that price gets to your stop loss. And it manages your risk, it manages the amount of loss you make. But if you're trading without a stop loss, you're living on the edge, man. You're living on the edge because how do you do that? Use a stop loss, my dear. Use a stop loss. Another thing is taking large and risky positions, overlocating your capital. So, for example, you've just had that Solana just crossed 100 and now it's at 148. And you're like, oh, I don't want to miss out on this. So let me put all my money in Solana because it's going up. What if it decides to take a dip? Are you ready for that? Will you be able to take that? Diversify your investments. Okay, Solana is going up. Allocate a bit of your money in that trade. Don't put all your money in that trade. Anything could happen. So allocate your money in different cryptocurrencies, in different altcoins. Don't just put all your money in one single trade. Diversify your investments. Diversify where you put your money. Allocate just a bit of the funds and make some bit of profits. If you end up losing money, you end up losing a bit, not the whole thing, okay? So make sure you do your research and do not make reckless decisions. Do your research and invest wisely. So the last, but definitely not the least, is that most traders fail because they do not trade responsibly. They have the emotional bias. So when you let emotions get the better part of you, then you're not able to think clearly, you're not able to use your strategies, and you're not able to make profits or as much profits as you would potentially make if you did your technical analysis, if you did your fundamental analysis, if you looked at the price action, okay? So please take charge of your emotions, because one thing that can mess you up really good, okay, is your emotions. Because you might trade and you make a loss of maybe $10 and you might want to revenge trade so that you can get back your $10 because you're like, oh my God, I really can't lose $10. Let me take a bigger risk so that I can make more money to replace this and get the profit that I should have gotten. You're going to lose your account. You're going to lose all your money. And you're going to be depressed. This trading thing can depress you, by the way. But if you trade responsibly, if you invest in researching, if you invest in good trading platforms, legitimate platforms, if you invest in knowledge and use your stop losses, then you are well on your way to being a very successful trader. And that's it. So I hope this video is going to be helpful. If you have not yet started trading, well, you have the chance to learn from these mistakes. A wise person learns from other people's mistakes. Don't wait until you make your own mistakes and lose money, then get depressed because you lost money. Just learn from these mistakes, okay? And if you're one of the people who have made these mistakes, because I think I've made all the mistakes here, but I learned from them, yeah? You can still start again and make better decisions. Do your analysis, follow your strategies, and get to be a better trader and be a successful trader, because that's all we want ultimately, right? Yeah. And that's it for today's video. Subscribe if you haven't. Leave a like, leave a comment if you have any questions about any of the content that we post, about this particular video. Just ask and we'll always leave a response on your comments, okay? And that's it. I will see you in the next video.